I'm Mitch Henck with a comment about the headlines that Scott Walker's polling numbers are going down in Wisconsin. Newsflash, he's not running again in Wisconsin. He cares about his polling numbers in Iowa, in New Hampshire, in South Carolina, Nevada. And Scott Walker can use the polling numbers going down in Wisconsin to his advantage. What's hurting him here? Cutting $300 million, or trying to, out of the UW budget. On the stump in New Hampshire, Iowa, he can say, hey, I'm cutting them down to size. We have professors who are making six figures who teach one class a semester. I don't think teaching more than one class is asking too much. That plays with his base in Iowa and New Hampshire. Cutting K through 12 spending the first year of a budget, hey, I get all the money back in the second year of the budget, he can say, plus I'm holding the line on spending. Property taxes on my watch are down. Whatever the issue is that's hurting him in poll numbers in Wisconsin could help him in other states. He's not running in the general. He's running in the Republican nominating process in Iowa and New Hampshire, states that are driven by the conservative or Tea Party activists in their state. In Iowa, more Christian conservative. In New Hampshire, yes, more libertarian, more fiscally conservative, but he can play to both groups. So what hurts him in the polls here, and if people are celebrating in the streets because they're hurting him here, he may be gaining some access to more voters in those states. I had a friend of mine who's a labor activist who said, I'm going to go to Iowa and march and protest against Scott Walker. And I said, well, maybe Scott Walker can drive you, because nothing would help him more in Iowa. So keep in mind, this is a game here for the long haul. You got to get a first down before you score a touchdown, unless you run a kickback. Scott Walker has to win the nomination before he can run in the general. Keep that in mind when you look at all these stories about his polling numbers going down in Wisconsin. He doesn't care as much about the dairy state as he does about the Hawkeye state and the Granite state. And those are my 2 minutes. My 2 cents are brought to you by Edge Construction and Capital Consultants, Bill McCoshen, a lobbyist who can get things done, pass the law, pass the referendum. Bill McCoshen, Capital Consultants. See you next time.